So guys, my first video in a while. I just been really busy. Lots of stuff's been going on, and I haven't really had time to really get around to much, video making. Anyways, I learned today, and like tonight actually, about like 30 minutes ago, like I got on Facebook and there was a bunch of articles up basically on the same subject. Lambesis, the vocalist, lead singer for As I Lay Dying, was arrested for, I guess he was accused of hiring somebody to kill his wife. I couldn't believe it. I read it and my heart stopped. I stopped breathing. I was just speechless. I couldn't believe it. I hope that it's some big joke, that it's not real, but it's looking like it is. That hits home hard for me because Tim's music is the reason I'm into heavy metal. He's a big influence in that. He's why I got into the genre, and it was one of the first metal bands that I really got into. So I was just stunned. I was just in shock. Couldn't believe it. It was almost like when I learned that Mitch Slucker died. I wasn't a big fan of Suicide Silence, before he died. Now, I was shocked when I saw that, but when I read this article earlier, I was just stunned. Hopefully in the next couple of days there will be a bigger press release about it, a statement from the band, basically about the whole deal. Because it's crazy, it's unbelievable, I can't believe it. I remember back in 2008, it was, I want to say, I was almost out of the 8th grade in middle school, and me and my buddy David Salinas, we were at the church in my neighborhood. It's a student ministry, and it was called Skate Church. That's what we call it, because they had a skate park. And during after service, they played music on the speakers outside, and David was really familiar with the music that was playing in the speakers, and I was like, wow, this is really good. It's fast, aggressive, but very melodic tune came on, and I really liked it. I was like, David, do you know who these guys are? They're amazing. They're awesome. He's like, yeah, dude, this is As I Lay Dying. They're freaking awesome. I was like, dude, I gotta get into these guys. This is back in the MySpace day when, like, you could just find music on the fly. That was what you would use to find music. So I got into it, and I slowly kind of got into the band, and I was really digging their music, and my music taste kind of branched off from there, listening to more metalcore bands, a lot of hardcore bands, and within the last year and a half, I've actually gotten into like heavier, faster stuff, more like deathcore. I've really branched out from all that, and Tim's music was the reason I got into heavy metal, and I just it's shocking. Can't believe it. Hope it's a big joke, because it just sucks. I hope this ain't real. But if it is, I hope that there better be a damn good reason behind it. There's no excuse for doing that kind of thing, but I'd like to know why would bring Tim to do that. Yeah, that's just crazy. I've seen them perform live twice in the last year or so. I saw them at Mayhem last year, actually in Denver, and I got to meet the whole band, shake hands with everybody. Got my iPod autographed, got a poster autographed, talked to Tim, and basically said, dude, you're my idol, you're the reason I got into heavy metal. And it was cool meeting all of them, very, very humble guys, and all really nice and respectful. Their music's amazing. And then I saw them again recently at the House of Blues in Dallas, just 30 minutes from where I live. And you know, you've probably seen that video where I'm being picked up in my wheelchair at the As I Lay Down concert with the GoPro on my head where you can see my point of view. And you see Tim pointing at me when the song comes on. And it's just really cool. I hope that more information about all this comes out, and hopefully there's something behind all this, because I'm sure there's a part of the puzzle missing. As far as I know, as far as I think, I'm just in shock. Can't believe this. He's a re-analysis of heavy metal. That's all I got for now. If you liked my little ranch reaction video, just hit the like button, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts about all this, because this is just crazy. Can't believe it. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later.